Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Please have your seats because the show is just about to start. Thank you very much.
Ponkus.
There is just a few seconds now, ladies and gentlemen, till the show begins. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another exciting Vobes One-Eye Kenobi Showbie. The show that puts you in a little bubble of your own. It's very nice to see you. Hello. Hello, lovely Julia.
Hello, lovely Richard.
How art thou, lovely Julia, surrounded by bubbles? Bubble, bubble, bubble. Lots of toilet trouble.
Art thou feeling very happy?
Oh, why so?
I've met some cows today.
You've met some cows?
Some very diddy little cows.
Oh, I saw a right old cow when I went into the supermarket to buy milk. But that's not the kind of cow you're talking about.
No.
No, heck. Hello! Lovely Julia, I believe we are live. So maybe you could look in the up northern accent Vobosphere like to see who's
I don't
there.
think I can do the northern accent.
No, neither can I, but it's never stopped me.
So we have...
Yes.
if I can just switch that over to live chat.
Just switch that over to live chat. Yep.
We have the lovely Judith.
Hello, lovely Judith.
The lovely Ernie the milkman.
Hello, Ernie the milkman.
The lovely Elijah Hartley.
Hello, Elijah
Hello.
Hartley.
Love you. We have Kerry Baldwin, the lovely.
Lovely, the Kerry.
The lovely Roy Ballinger.
Hello, Roy, lovely Roy.
The lovely Robert Brailsford.
Ah, Robert Brailsford. Wait, just hold your horses there, because... Wait.
I don't know why my horse is screeched like
Eric,
a car.
Eric, pass me, Eric. Whoa! I've got a sneaky feeling this has arrived from Robert Brailsford.
Ooh.
Which we will be opening live in the show. If this is not the thing you've sent in, Robert Brailsford, that we'll be opening a box that I obviously ordered something I've forgotten I've ordered it. But in the meantime, I will I'll just try and get that back down into the... Eric, keep hold of it.
We also have the lovely Andrew Norris.
Hello, lovely Andrew Norris.
And the lovely Laura Noel C.
Ah, Laura Noel, can you see?
The lovely Connor's Dark Corner.
Connor's
I always
Dark
want to say Donna's Cark Dorner.
No, don't say Connor's Dark Wood.
Donna's,
yes.
You can't even spoonerise when you want to.
No, I can't spoonerise.
We have the lovely Floating Our Boat, Fran and Rich.
Ah,
Flan and... Oh my gosh.
Oh, dear,
it's going to
sorry.
be one of those today.
It's going to be one of those shows. I'm so soggy. Flannan.
We have the lovely Walter Bailey.
Walter Bailey, lovely to see you. Thank you very much for coming in.
The lovely Jackie Traynor.
And Jackie, wonderful up there in Ellesmere.
The ever lovely Linda Kane.
Oh, Linda Kane. Angmering. This is Angmering. Please change here for East Preston, Rustington and Littlehampton.
We also have the lovely... Oh, we've said Robert Brailsford,
Yeah,
but he's
go on,
also
say him
still
again.
lovely.
He's still
And
lovely twice.
Yes. The lovely Clive Waterfall.
Clive Waterfall, nice to see you, thank you.
It's going to take us a while.
Yes.
The lovely Andrew Murphy.
There's 752 people out there
The lovely
today.
Ed Loud. The
Yes.
lovely Darren Howell. The lovely Peter Lowry. Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
The lovely Sean James Cameron.
Ah, in London.
In London.
London.
The lovely Days of Yore.
Yes, Days of Yore. Glad you're there, Days of Yore, because we have a video from Days of Yore in today's show. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Just thought I'd mention it.
We have the lovely Glastonbury Gabriel.
Oh, Glastonbury. How's it going, Glastonbury?
The lovely Josephine Souter. Hey up, Chucks,
Hey,
she
up,
says.
Chucks. Oh, bless you.
Hey, Chucks, we went through...
Yeah,
what was
we
it?
went through Pulborough
T'other day.
t'other day looking for your shop.
Yeah, well, we weren't specifically looking for your shop, but,
No,
you know, when we remembered that we
It
were
was
in Pulborough-
yesterday.
It was yesterday.
It was
wasn't
yesterday. It was
Was
Sunday.
it only yesterday?
It was only yesterday. It seems like bloody years ago.
Yeah.
We went there looking now. I said, "Here, isn't old Josephine Souter's shop here?" And you went, "Yes." And we looked down the high street,
We
left
thought
and
it'd be
right,
here,
up and down.
We didn't see it.
Didn't see it. Have you moved? Have you left home? Is it gone? We wanted to find out about your sausages. Pardon? Find out about your sausages.
Yes.
Have you got nice sausages?
Sausages. We have the lovely Alan Skirrow.
Hello, Alan. Nice to see you. Thank you for coming in.
And the uber lovely Audrey Forbes Hamilton, who I didn't miss.
Oh, no, we didn't miss Audrey.
I didn't miss you.
We just didn't want to say anything.
I was just building up to you.
Yes, we were ignoring you. That's what we were doing. Audrey, to
Oi.
the manor. To the manor born.
And we have the lovely At Home with Mindy.
Oh, we've got to be at home with Mindy. Hello, Mindy. Hello, Mindy. So there we are. That's everybody. And anybody else who happens
And
to
Mike
come
Stevens.
in. And Mike
Lovely.
Stevens. What about Mike Dixon? Hello, it's Mike
And
Dixon.
lovely Mike Dixon.
And
Yes, he's
Bella. Good stuff. A clue is, says Robert Brailsford, you need batteries.
If they're not provided.
It's one of those sort of presents, is it? Something for the bedroom, don't you know? And you're too innocent to know about those things, despite the fact you've had
Don't
two
want to
children.
know about your private life.
So I think we get this out of the way and do it now. Now be careful, because on the other side is my full address. It's lovely. It's about a size 18 and nice sort of cotton flowers. This is very not. Sorry, not that kind of address. So would you do the honours and
I
open
zoned
that?
out again.
Yeah, you zoned out there. Whenever I open my mouth, you zone out.
Yeah, well,
In tonight's show, we have cows. We're going to show you pictures of cows and some video of cows, Dexters. These are Dexter's Midnight Runners. Because you know how scared I am of cows. We also have a trip across the Pont Casolti. Julia and I took a little narrow boat across the Pont Casolti. Obviously, we disguised ourselves as Rich and Fran, funnily enough. But we're very privileged, actually, to have this in tonight's show because they haven't put it in their main video as yet. It'll probably be in their video on Thursday, floating our boat, so check that out. But we've got first dibs on it. So thank you so much, Fran and Richard.
We have a new first-time viewer.
A new first-time viewer.
Candice
Oh, my.
B.
If only we'd known, we'd have got you flowers.
Wait. How about bubbles instead?
Yes, bubbles. Bubbles for the first-time viewer.
I topped up my bubbles with some better bubble liquid.
Yeah, this bubble
Can you
liquid.
tell?
Yeah, this is brilliant bubble
need
liquid.
more?
We don't normally do bubbles on this show, but you know what it's like. Everyone's got to be bubbling these days. I was sitting in the pan bubbling hot. So let's have a look and see what we got in the box. This is something he said that a lot of people have, but maybe I haven't got. So, yeah, I can see why you need batteries. Just a minute. Land of hope and glory.
You nearly forgot the lyrics, it sounded like.
Toilet paper, just what I need. And actually, it's prettier than the stuff I normally use. I'll roll that and get that in the
Probably
kitchen.
softer too.
It is much softer.
Brian Gervin, if I've said that correctly,
Yes.
says, watching from somewhere in deepest, darkest Canada.
Oh, deepest
Hello,
dark.
Canada.
Hello, Canada. Well, hello, deepest, darkest Canada.
Yeah.
It's nice to know that we can get right up there. Is the signal strong, or is it sort of phasing in and out with a little bit of French? Oh, he ho, it's the French Canada here. What's in the box? We used to do what's
Richard's in the box. Robert Brailsford says, get a spud to demonstrate on.
Oh yes, get a spud. Here it
Fetch
is.
one.
Yes, if
Or
actually I have a spud here.
As if by magic.
No, because it's in my Riverford box.
Yeah.
And guess where my Riverford box is?
Not quite in
Not
the...
quite in the filing cabinet.
Who
Everything
keeps
that is
spuds
good.
in the filing cabinet?
Here's my Riverford Organics box, and there is a spud. Now we don't know if there's batteries in it,
Oh, this is true.
but this is what he's given here: a power peeler, ladies and gentlemen. What a lovely fella he is. He must have felt very, very sad for me. Now I probably have to go and get some form of mechanism to open this up, won't I?
This is a good point. I don't have any schisaurs here.
I haven't got a Schisaurus, have you? I tell you what, I could put a video on and then nip out and get some.
That would be clever.
So, you know, we're all prepared here. Shall we go? Now, listen. Fran and Rich have made a special effort to fly us to the moon. They don't like the show and they said, we want to get rid of you as soon as possible. No, so I think we should go up in the air because Richard's got his drone out and he's up there on the Llangollen,
If I've said that right.
Pont Casolti.
Pont Casolta. Not that I'm pedantic or nothing.
No, she's not pedantic. Canal. and the bridge built by Thomas Telford in 18 whenever it was, 120 feet apparently, so I learnt today. Thank you. Over the River Dee, I think it is. Shall we go and see?
Yes.
Yes, this is marvellous. Thank you so much, Fran and Rich, for sending us in. Where the hell are you? Oh yeah, there you are. On the special mechanism. Enjoy this, ladies and gentlemen. Fran and Rich from Floating Our Boat.
Hello, fellow Vobes fans.
Morning, afternoon,
evening, whatever. We are at Chirk now. We've just been for a lovely walk under the Chirk Aqueduct and around the village. Got a little bit of shopping. On our way back to the boat now.
We returned on the Ponticilti
Go on, you could do it.
Ponticilti Aqueduct a couple of days ago in the rain again. So here's a bit of footage for you to have a look at. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. That's been 47 years since I went over as a kid. Got quite emotional at one point coming back over it, don't know why.
First time for me, and it's very scary. It's, you know, as you can see, huge drop down.
120 feet up above the river.
If you ever get a chance to go over, take it.
Fully recommend it, yeah. So now we're heading further down the Llangollen Canal. We're going to go onto the Montgomery branch and just have a breather. It's been so busy on this canal this last month, so we're just going to go down the Montgomery stretch and kick back
and watch some Vobe shows.
Oh yeah. Thanks a lot. Cheers now.
Bye.
Bye.
You don't want to watch those Vobe shows. God blimey, absolutely not. How amazing is that?
That was fantastic.
Wasn't that? That is,
Yeah.
I mean, I have walked across it.
I've walked across it and
you've gone in a
I've
narrowboat.
driven
Have you
across
driven?
it.
Have you
Yeah.
piloted on a
Whatever you call it,
whatever you
on a
call it?
boat.
Yeah, yeah. What do you, Fran, Richard? What do you call when you hold the tiller bit? And is that the
are you
driver?
driving? Are you
piloting? Are you
sailing? It's not
Yeah.
really sailing though, is it?
No, I'd be interested to see. That was great. So if you want the whole thing, ladies and gentlemen, do check out, I think on Thursday, look out for Floating Our Boat and you'll get the whole video, which will be fantastic. And of course,
Looking forward to that one.
You should be following Floating Our Boat anyway, so make sure you check it out on the Tube of Views. Yes. So brilliant. Thank you so much. Yeah, we were hoping to get up to see Fran and Rich before they finished in that area, but we haven't managed it. But we are going up around the third week in September for a day's cruising with the lovely two. So, yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll take our camera, of course. Won't film anything, but we'll just take it. Anyway, we've got this our camera. We've got this potato peeler here, but I'm trying to find if I've got some AAs.
It's not like you have a TV with a TV remote control that you can nick them from.
That's true. It's not as if I've got that, because are these?
You don't have a TV. Well, he has a TV, but it's not used for television.
No.
Oh.
These are AAAs.
They're the wrong size anyway.
I've got loads of AAAs because I use the AAAs, but you'd think they'd give you some free one set of. Actually, it's 3 of the beggars go in here, but I'd probably last a long time. Oh, wait a minute. I might have got some rechargeables. Oh, yes, I've got some rechargeables. I'll have a hunt on the next video. So this is like, you know, something very exciting because we've got the potato. Which one is the potato? That one, I think.
How did I do that one? Wait. I'm a potato. No, I can't remember.
So anyway, we'll try and get some rechargeables in there. So thank you very much. There's a few people I'd like to throw off there, says Robert Brailsford. Yes,
Floating
absolutely.
our boat says it's either steering or commanding, depending upon who is driving.
Ah, yes. I can imagine if Fran is driving, she's commanding. And Rich is just steering. Because I think with Rich and Fran is the better of the two. So
says both of them. Well, actually,
I know, but on one of their episodes, I think Rich, when it comes to complicated manoeuvres, he just lets Fran do it because he doesn't like the stress. And you know what? I let you do 99% of it because I don't like the stress either.
And I love the challenge.
And you love the challenge. So I think the women are probably the best for that sort of thing. Although this time when we go, we will have the 1-year-old who at the moment is into everything. And not only with his hands, but also clambering, climbing, running and jumping. So that's going to be interesting.
Yep.
I hope you've got a little straight jacket for him.
Well.
Or a hammer.
I'm going to have a little lifesaver jacket thingy.
I did think we could take the coracle and bung him in there and have it towed behind.
And a set of reins.
Yeah, and a set of reins on the coracle. What? Yeah. Anyway, so that was great. I can't wait because now we are a month away, 4 weeks tomorrow. Well, on the 3rd it is. When
whose phone's doing that?
Whose phone's doing that? Somebody's. We are a month away from going on our little trip, and again for another week. So that's very exciting. So that's 2. We've got in September. You've got a week. 3-4 days, 3 days away, and in the one I just said, a week away on the boat. So that's great. By the way, you can give us a tinkle if you've ever been on the Pont Casalti or any such high thing. Have you been on a canal boat? Where have you been? What's the biggest challenge you found? What did you like about it? What didn't you like about it? If you've been on a narrow boat, give us a call. That would be interesting. Did you ever get stuck? Have you ever sunk? Did you flip it over by any chance? Did your weed hatch fall off?
Oh, I saw a YouTube video the other day of a canal boat taking 25 seconds to sink.
25 seconds? Mm-hmm. Blimey.
Hey, we have a caller.
I wonder if they hit an iceberg. I've lost my headphones.
No, they were in a lock though.
Oh, they were in a lock. Oh, that's not. Hang on, caller. Hang on, caller. We are there. We are all together here. Hello, caller.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Who's that?
I am David. I phoned you up some time ago and told you about my cokes and drinking.
Oh, yes, you did. How are you?
Thank you. I got a motor chair because I got brittle bones.
Oh, yes, it's not nice having brittle bones. I used to know somebody who had brittle bones.
I had a hip operation last year.
Yes.
And what I'm doing is I've been for an X-ray on my boat legs again, and I got a pain in my kneecap on the inside left leg.
Oh, that's not so nice, is it?
I've been told it might be the what's on the side of the leg? Well, what's it called?
What is it called? I don't know. So, have you ever been on a canal boat?
I have. I've been on a canal boat to do with the mental health club. Yeah, to do with the mental health club.
Oh, right. Oh, was that fairly recently or a while ago?
Going back a fair time years ago now. To do with the Bath Canal, Avon Canal. And
did you enjoy it?
Yes. When your lady part there, when I was beautiful.
She is very beautiful. We do like her. Well, that's why she's on the show, because if it was just me all the time, I mean, I'm fairly beautiful, but, you know, we need a bit of proper beauty on the show.
Okay.
Thank you kindly.
So that's very nice. So, thank you so much, David.
Okay.
You okay? You okay?
Yeah. I gotta get used to driving my motor chair.
You
I'm not too keen on going out. Carl and me went to the chip shop on it tonight.
Oh, did you get some chips?
Sausages and fish chicken chips I had.
Oh,
Oh,
lovely.
lucky you. How lovely is that?
What's that?
I said, aren't you lucky going out and getting some fish and chips? Well, sausage and chips.
Carl wanted so much to eat anyway as well.
Yes, well, I'm not surprised. One does get hungry in the evenings.
A little bit peckish.
I live near the Bath and Ambulance Fire Station. I live near there.
Oh, do you? Near the fire station?
Just off the main road, turning into town to join up with the Portney Bridge.
Ah, yes. I don't know the area, but I'm sure you're very safe. If you catch fire, you'll have the big burly fireman coming to rescue you and your special motor chair. So that
I'm kind of a care home as well. Kind of a care home.
yes, I remember when you rang last time, and it was lovely to hear from you. And it's been lovely to hear from you today. Are you enjoying the show?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Oh, good. We're going to show another video now. Are you going to watch it with us?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Okay.
That's brilliant. Thank you so much, David. You look after yourself.
Years ago, I went to for fun time. Years ago, went to for fun time.
Yeah, good. Well, we're going to go and watch the video now.
Okay. Bye.
Take care. Thanks for calling.
Thanks for calling.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, there we go. That was David. He rang about 4 months ago, something like that. Some time ago.
Right at the beginning of lockdown, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was. And he's thoroughly enjoyed the show. And I'm so pleased. You know, sometimes we get people and they turn up in the chat room and then they disappear and you wonder what's happened to them. Sometimes you get people and you don't want them to keep appearing in the chat room. But, you know...
There's not many of those.
Not many, luckily. So, yes, we're going to go and have a little watch of a video. So, hang on, let's get rid of that. Let's go and see which one we've got. So, Days of Yore has sent us a first edition, his first soiree onto the Vobes show with a video. So we do encourage people to do that. So please give Days of Yore lots of encouragement.
Another first requires more bubbles.
Oh, yes, sorry, more bubbles, which is sort of almost appropriate because this is about relaxing skies, ladies and gentlemen.
There we are. Dreamy.
Wasn't that beautiful?
It was lovely.
So lovely to think they were right above us, and a lot of people don't notice the sky and the clouds and the formations. I often, when I'm going on my walk, when I get a bit knackered climbing up these hills that I do, lie back on the grass and just wait for the sheep to come over and wheel my face.
Lovely.
But in between that, trying to work out whether that's a fluffy sheep or a lovely cloud, looking up and making shapes. Do you make shapes in the clouds?
I don't physically make shapes
No,
in
no,
clouds, but I definitely see them.
I rephrased that slightly stupidly. Let me
There's
do
a
that
word
again.
for that.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Glad there's a word for that too.
I probably couldn't pronounce it even if I did know it.
So, do you make? Do you connect the? Do you imagine that you see things?
Yes, I do that a lot.
Yes, I often see England, the shape of England sometimes.
Yeah,
yeah, sometimes. Or
I see lots of different animals.
elephants. Elephants is a very popular one, especially on the seaside. I don't know why that is. It's a fact, that is. You can look that up.
I've got a question for you though.
Yes, madam.
Is 48 seconds too short for a video in the Vobe show?
No, of course not. Anything under 2 seconds is perfect. No. We do actually prefer you to keep them relatively
2 minutes
short
or shorter.
Yes. Sometimes they do stray. Hello, everybody. It might be, on the longish side.
But if the content is worthy, it goes in.
Yes, absolutely. Mostly, it's
not to say that anyone who doesn't get put in isn't worthy. It's just
they're not worthy. Now, this is a
Worthing.
potato peeler that's sent in by Robert Brailsford, which is great. I have now found, by hunting around for hours and hours, I went out there. I found some AAs, which I'm going to place in here. I need to get one more because one of these is a rechargeable, but the others... Whoa! God! Struth! Stop! Well, it works. What I did think for a slight moment is that it was a shaver.
yeah, I did it first, actually. It's quite cool, though.
Now,
The
Julia...
little stand.
Oh, yes. See
The
that
little stand
that
sits
goes
in there
on
like that, perfectly fitting. But it's also got your other little
attachments. So if you've got a bit
not
of a
terribly
beard
easily
growing,
done.
you can get rid of that. If you want to do a number one...
Never understood what that one's for.
Oh, yeah, I'll hold it up in front of the boob cam. Sorry. When I said boob cam, Rich...
No, that was not meant to be
That was
them.
not actually meant to happen. Hang on a minute. Try that. Oh, hang on. Try that. No, wait. There you go.
Well, it's not going to focus on it, is it? Wait, here, look. Focus here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does eventually do it.
Sorry about my scraggly, skanky nails.
Yeah, they are
But
horrible,
yeah,
aren't they?
what's that jagged mess for?
That's your finger.
Oh, he's so funny.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the lovely Julia is going to peel an onion. Not an
Oh,
onion.
for julienne,
What?
apparently, says Linda Kane.
It's a julienne.
Yeah, I think it's...
Is that a fruit?
No, I think
a
that's a way of cooking some
Right.
potatoes.
Here.
Here.
Hang on. Here. The lovely...
I get to do it, do I?
I can't move this around because there's a technical reason.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But it's all right. I can film it from here. Here we are. The lovely Julia is going to film on a julienne thing.
No, this is the standard peeler thing.
Here we go. Live on the Vogue Show.
That is rather amazingly easy. Just a very slight little bit of pressure. Do you know what? If my wrist gets any worse, I could do with one of these.
Oh, all right. Well, you can always come over here and peel your potatoes.
It came from Amazon, right?
Yeah. Said so on the box.
It did. I read that box. It said so.
So there we are. Half the nation, ladies and gentlemen, is tuned in to watch a grown woman
peel a potato.
peel a potato. Could be worse. We could be doing it on a cooking show. We're not even cooking it. What am I going to do with the potato that's half peeled? Didn't think about that, did we? Mr. Brailsford said, go and get one of your highly expensive Riverford organic potatoes and peel it on the show and then not have a practical use for it. You swine, sir. You utter swine. If it wasn't for the fact you very kindly bought the thing and sent it over in such a generous mood,
Well,
I would almost throw my hands up in despair, but I won't.
Is the Essie on?
The Essie is on.
You could cut it and lightly fry them
Oh, yes.
To
But
turn it
we
into
could-
chips.
Yes, that's true. We've got a caller phones.
Caller on the phone.
Hello, caller on the phone. Lovely to have you. Please state your business.
Turn it into chips, yes.
Hello, caller.
Get off my land!
Hello.
Get off my land!
Get off my land.
Hey!
It's Robert Brailsford. Hello, Robert.
Hang on a second.
I think you've got
Hang
to
on a
turn the
sec.
TV
Turning the
down.
TV off. Whilst you do that, I'm going to have a go.
I can't find the bloody...
You can't find the thing now, can you?
I can't find the control.
No, I know what you like.
I can't find the control to turn my telly off. I'll go in the bedroom.
Ouch! I just sliced my finger off.
No, you missed a bit. You missed loads of bits.
Well, I know, I'm not very good at this. It's like...
Now I missed loads of bits. I'm going to finish it now.
There's not going to be any of that nice, organic, very expensive potato from Riverford's if... He's back now, he's back. Sorry about that, Robert.
You could have
Make it up.
ran over the road like I got a cheap one from Morrison's. Other supermarkets aren't available.
Yeah, and other supermarkets.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
It is. Have you got one of these at home?
I certainly have, mate. I've got arthritis in my left hand.
Have you? I don't want any of that. Please don't send arthritis over here. We don't like him.
Well, no, Arthur Daly, I said.
Oh, yes.
What I do
Yes.
is I don't have to hold it. I put it on the work surface and just hold it still with the left hand,
Right, I put it on the work surface.
and then just guide it over, turn it over, until it's done.
Good.
Oh, you mean the potato on the work surface?
That's right, yeah.
Oh, I see. So you've got it like this. You hold in this like this, and you move the potato around. I'm demonstrating, but there's a delay, obviously, so you won't be able to sit.
Yeah, I'm not watching you at the moment.
No, I don't blame you. Probably doing something far more interesting, like playing snooker or something.
I'll watch it later on.
Yeah, when you're bored.
And like last time, I thought, oh, I forgot to say this, and I forgot to say that.
So what? Can I ask you, Robert, what inspired you to send me? Was it because you saw when we were doing the cooking with Richard Suggett, the dreadful peeler that I had to cope
Well,
with?
no, I just thought, well, you're a man, like, you know. It's not a job for a man, is it?
Well, I wouldn't say that. I do enjoy peeling.
Easy.
Careful. I've got the Rottweiler behind me, next to me.
Yeah.
There's no pink and blue jobs in my house, thank you.
No,
Anyway.
they're just all your jobs.
Yeah, it's a really great, isn't it? Like,
It's very swish. It's going to look great in the kitchen. And every time people come and I sort of say, oh, would you like to stay for lunch? And I said, just to peel some potatoes. And they go, oh, look at the swish. They said, what are we having for lunch? I say, carrots.
You've got minimum amount of waste as well.
Yes, that's true. It's that there's very little waste here.
Very little waste you've got, you see.
And you can plant those and grow some very nice weeds.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, see? My mum, I remember this when I was a kid. She used to peel potatoes. I asked Suggett about this. And we used to drop them out the kitchen window where there was an earthy patch on the outside. And potatoes would grow. And I wondered if it grows from the peels.
Yeah. Our mother used to just throw the potato peeling onto the garden.
And somehow it just hatches.
Yeah. She'd take the bowl of water, like, with the peelings in.
Yep.
And just check it out on the garden.
Wow.
Yeah, mine
And
gets
then
dumped on compost. Sorry, Robert.
that's all right. You carry on. You're in charge.
I was gonna say my peelings get dumped on my compost immediately, if I can remember.
Yeah. Does any potatoes grow in your compost?
I haven't found any.
No. Well, that's a lovely asset to the Vobes family. Thank you very much, Robert. You are a star.
Anybody that has problems with peelers, or not even problems, just go get one. It's a good investment.
You have to get one, Julia.
Oh, we've got Nigel Sadler saying, how many acres of Amazon rainforest did it take to make that noisy thing?
Oh, yeah, well, you know what they say. Who said that?
Nigel Sadler, don't worry. He's a geek.
Oh, one other thing.
He's a nice geek, Nigel, but still a geek.
Yeah, one
Nerd.
other
He's a
thing.
nerd. Is he a nerd or a geek?
I don't know, but I want to hear what Robert was going to say.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Robert.
Where's Kevin?
Yeah, where is... I don't know what's Kevin. He's fallen off the world. He's got very frightened
Well,
of COVID. I think he thinks he's going to get it from the Vobes show.
I wondered if you'd fallen off his stepmother.
Well, he's back into work, though, isn't he? So he's working his self silly all days.
He did tell me, to be fair, he says he's taken a step back from the internet, but he does watch. He does watch from a distance. Well, that's what he said. He probably is down the pub with his mate.
I wondered also whether he eloped with Cynthia.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Say no more, say no more.
I'm not going to say a word, mate.
Why are you eating a potato like an apple?
I'll let you carry on because
Thanks.
Gabriel will be on in a minute.
Yeah, Gabriel will be up soon. We better play another video, I suppose. We'll check out the comments because there's some funny comments going on.
All right, eh?
Great to hear.
Thank
Great to
you.
hear from you again, Robert.
Yeah,
Bye.
lovely to hear from you, and thanks for the present.
No problem.
No problem. Take care.
Merry Christmas.
And to you too.
And a happy New Year.
Happy Easter.
Bye.
Bye.
There we are. He's gone. Cool. Well, that's lovely. Thank you so much. I shall be peeling more potatoes. I hope I don't feel ill in the morning. I've got Mark English coming over tomorrow. Anyway, let's find out from the lovely Julia about the lovely comments that have come in.
Ed Loud says, oh, isn't that nice, saying you have a very little waist.
Who, me?
Waist, little waist from the,
Oh, you got a little waist.
the peelings.
Oh, yeah.
Very little. Yeah, anyway. Apparently, Floating Our Boat says, Rich actually loves raw potatoes. So do I, but I wouldn't eat one raw alive on camera. Not a whole one either. It's not great for you. It does sit on the stomach.
Does it?
Which is why I will only let myself nibble a little bit if I'm going to.
Luckily, I've got some anti-potato sitting on your
Do
stomach juice.
you know what, though? That was the first indication that I was pregnant when I was pregnant with Elijah 10 years ago.
Something I should have told you.
No, I mean the fact that...
I'm having a baby.
I mean the fact that I used to, I've always kind of snipped a little bit off and eaten a little bit of raw potato.
Sorry, did you want
But
some?
no, thank you. But
It's nice.
but when I fell pregnant, I put it in my mouth and went bleh, bleh, yuck. Why have I been doing that all my life?
What, you put the baby in your mouth and you went...
No, the tato.
Oh, the tato.
Anyway,
Anyway, what about the comment?
Jonathan Beluzic says, what did the crying potato say to the carrot?
I don't know. What did the giant potato say to the carrot?
Crying potato.
What did the crying potato say to the carrot?
You've hurt my peelings.
Oh.
Yeah, get your coat, Jonathan.
Badum-tish.
Budum-tish.
Rich actually loves... Oh, raw potato. You read that, didn't
Yep.
you? Always shave your head. You can always shave your head with it. Yes, I think that might be something I will be doing a little bit later on. Julia, what about your hair? That's a purple job, says Ed Loud.
Yep.
What does that mean?
I said there's no pink and blue jobs in my house.
Ah, yes, that's true. And on Wednesday's show, Apple coring for beginners, says Jonathan Palooza.
Robert Brailsford says the TV control was right in front of me on the laptop.
Yes, it's always the last place you look or right under your nose. Jeff Kellison is out there. What does Jeff say, Julia?
Jeff Kellison says, I remember getting up in the middle of the night and driving to the store for ice cream. Yes, she wanted ice cream night and day.
Ah, well, we do have some raspberry sorbet,
Sorbet.
if you fancy
I
some.
left in your freezer ages
left
ago.
in my
I'm surprised
freezer.
you haven't nommed it all.
Well, I've nommed a bit of it, but not all of it. Is it time for another video?
I think it might be.
I think it is, because we're very lucky on this show. People do actually send in some videos. So let's go and... Sorry. Let's go and... Yes, because what I've done is I'm going to send... Relaxing the Sky. Is Relaxing the Sky? Floating about... No, it's going to start, but I know what I'm doing. Hold on.
We got there.
We got there. That was a lucky moment. So, Peter Lowry. Peter Lowry. Hello, everybody. Peter Lowry's out there with his eagle eye looking for a bargain in the book front. And he has got one, I believe. in his little hot hands. Peter? Hello, everybody.
Hello everyone. Just carrying on today, looking through this Eagle annual. Looking through the other day. Here it is. Still with the, what's this, The Lost World. More stories. And here, it's got a corgi toy cars of the day. All the different, there's one or two there that I had when I was young. That, the Jag there, the mobile shop. The racing car, I had those. So there's probably some more if I could remember. Here we got Dan Dare again. And Graham Hill with a BRM in 1st of September 1962 there. And another racing car here. And over here, rally bikes at the time. How much were they? Yeah, a new bike for £13, 10 and 11. In the 7th of April, 62 that was. So yeah. Licorice gums for threepence. She got 16 long-lasting gums for threepence. And Concorde there. Picture of Concorde with all the parts numbered and telling you what they were. Dan Dare again, the pilot of the future. Going somewhere. And I remember this, if you bought some sellotape with checkered, like a checkered flag on it, and stuck it on your bike, I remember kids doing that. There's a game to play. And the Railway of Tomorrow. Never think it quite came off like that. And here, now to start with this advert, I thought it was like a joke, but evidently, whether they sold any or not, they were genuine. You could buy shoes with springs on for 22 and 6. Yeah, including the postage. For 20, whether anybody ever bought any, I don't know. And oh, it's Dan Dare again. Oh, and here it's got a soapbox special making, putting pram wheels on some old wooden boards, and I remember doing that, but not using a steering wheel. I used to steer it with ropes. And what's this? A Wall's Ice lolly for 6pence, which would be what, 2.5 today. And here, a computer. Yeah, computers should become the thing of the future, it says. But look at the size of it when you think. There's the Eagle, and the cover for the Eagle Annual in 1966. And here, advertising a Honda monkey bike. I remember those. Yeah, I can remember. I quite fancied having one myself. I think it'd have been a bit uncomfortable to ride though. They were very small. Now here's something you can put in the boot of your car. And then here just some more pictures. Portable hospital. Oh, and here, this car goes straight underneath there, according to this, and takes the roof off. Anyway, I hope you liked it. Oh, bye.
There he is. We love Peter and his books. Fantastic. Look at that. The car that takes its hood off. And the portable hospital. Always useful. And the size of those computers. Imagine doing the Vobe show with the size of those computers.
That
it
would
be
fill
just
the
outrageous.
room.
Anyway, got the peeler. Get this potato nice and clean. Oh, blimey. That is quite tough, isn't it? It's taken all my scrin off. It's taken all my scrin off.
The screen off.
Yes, it's taken the grin off of my face.
By the way, Peter, I didn't mean to awe you, but you are just so lovely.
It's got a game to play.
Love your accent.
Got a game.
So it's a Brummie accent, isn't it? On the outskirts of Birmingham. Because someone was asking.
Where is your what is your accent?
Oh yeah, Floating Our Boat says fantastic accent, Peter. Where are you from?
Yeah, I think Scandinavian, isn't it? Is it Scandinavian? It's something like that. Look out! You look like a King Edward now. Yeah, thanks very much. Absolutely. Is it the King Edward that's got the what do you call those knotty bits in them? The not the eyes. Is it the eye of the potato?
Oh yes.
The eye of the storm.
Eye of the tiger.
Isn't it
the
Black
thrill of
Country?
the fight.
I've got a game to play. Nice game, the board game. Hello, everybody. We've been practicing your accent, Peter. It's lovely. So thank you so much. It's so lovely to see that. We've got more videos to come in, but we've got lovely Glastonbury Gabriel, who's got a video, which is fantastic, of course. And we've got cows. So we're going to do the cows in 2 bits, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to start talking about cows because the lovely Julia and I went eye to eye with some amazing Dexter cows.
The phone call.
But first, a call on the phone. Let's find out who it is.
Hello, lovely
Good
caller.
Good evening, Richard and Julia.
Hey.
It's Fran.
Hello, Fran. How are you?
Fine, yeah. Head's looking very smooth now, Richard.
Oh, yes. I put the old peeler on it.
Yeah, thank you.
I did have a shaver and a peeler, so that's the shaver. Actually, that sounds... Which one... Now, you're not watching, are you? Which one do you think this one is? And which one is this?
Oh, the first one was definitely the shaver.
Oh.
Is that right?
That's actually the other way round. My
it?
shaver
Well, you see-
is knackered.
Just shows you that I don't have experience of either then, really, doesn't
But
it?
this does sound like a shaver.
It does.
You know, it's like being at the barber's when they used to do the last bit. You know, Rich will remember this. You sit there and they go, "I just clean you up, mate," and they just do this, a little bit at the back, and it sort of vibrates on your neck.
Oh, have you ever had a cutthroat? What do they call it? A wet shave with a cutthroat razor.
I
Have you
haven't,
had that?
but I was thinking of buying one and, you know, doing the whole thing in the morning. Can you do it to yourself? People do, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
I wouldn't
they
be able
do.
to probably do the top bit.
That's how it used to be done all the time.
Yeah, before these instant
Yeah.
things.
What happened to the old Badger Brussels shaving brushes? I remember my dad always had one in there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hot soap, didn't they?
We used
But,
to. We were doing a cooking thing the other week. I think Julia, was it with you? I was with somebody, and we needed to. What is it? That thing that you put oil over the top? Oh, sweet peppers, and you know you put sort of oil over the top when you bake them.
Yeah.
And she said, "Have you got one of those brushes to paint that on?" And I said, "No, but I've got the next best thing." And I whizzed into the other room, came back with a shaving brush. Worked a treat.
Ever since, I just use
Great
my hands.
improvisation.
Yeah.
Well, I want to know what happened. We don't peel potatoes, you know, now. I thought you weren't supposed to peel them now because all the goodness is in the skin. Is that not right?
That's what
That
I
is
thought.
right.
And I rarely do. I mean, I know this is a lovely gadget, Robert, but I do rarely peel the potatoes, especially when the new potatoes, give them just a scrub and in the pot.
Well,
I know.
you've got to peel them if you're going to mash them, though.
Oh, yes, that's true. Do you peel them if
Well,
you
that's
mash them?
true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah, because
Rich
mashing...
keeps promising me that he's going to make me fine cuisine one day, and it's something I've never had.
Ooh.
A mashed potato sandwich.
What?
Is that a thing? With pepper.
Oh, with pepper. Oh, with pepper. What?
Ooh.
What? You mean pepper that you grind or pepper the veg?
No, grinding pepper, just with white pepper, yeah. So mashed potato with pepper on it in a sandwich.
In a sandwich, that's a lot of carbohydrates, isn't it?
Well, it is, yeah.
That sounds really bizarre. That's almost Welsh rarebit, isn't it? Just minus the egg.
And the cheese.
All right.
All right.
No, but I have heard someone, or seen or met someone who used mashed potato as well in their Welsh rarebit.
In Welsh rarebit?
Oh, really?
Yeah, which is
there
why
you
I
are, then.
Yeah.
thought that.
Somebody
So
out there somebody out there will go, Ed Loud apparently cuts with a shaved front. What?
Where?
It just read it very quickly and my brain went. So we are coming to see you, Fran and Rich.
You are, yes.
We are very excited about coming and seeing Costanza because you won't be having Costanza, your lovely boat, for much longer. You haven't had a change of heart, have you?
Well, yes, yeah. She's just getting a little bit bigger. It's going to be sold, and we're going to have another 58.5 feet, which is very important when you live in a tiny place.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
And we're going to have a fridge.
You can have a fridge. The thing that you got really excited about, what did you call it? A dinette or something?
Yeah, the dinette. So Rich just sent do the editing on. So yeah, all the mod cons, I think. So it's going to be good stuff.
Well, I think it's good because you've sort of done your apprenticeship, haven't you? You've roughed it. Not really roughed it, but you've been on a boat, and now you've got the deluxe.
I think this boat is probably as basic as you can get, unless you're going to go down to how the old working boats are, living in one room. I think you can't get much more basic than this, but we've still really, really loved it.
Yeah.
So, and the only thing that I would just say, if anybody's ever thinking of getting a boat, don't get new first, because until you've lived on it, you just don't know what you want. You just got no idea. So, if anybody is thinking of doing it, then they need to buy Constanza when she comes up for sale at Christmas time. And try it out first.
And how much are you asking for?
It's going to be, we've had a couple of estimates from the boatyard. The boatyard are going to be selling it, but we're just sort of hedging our bets at the moment, waiting to see what happens, and we'll take advice from them. We've got a couple of little bits of decorating to do inside, and then we'll take advice from the boatyard on that, and they're going to sell it for us.
Ah, right. I'm just flashing a $5 up at the screen just in case it tempts you.
I could probably add a tenner to that.
Just flashing one up. You see?
But we've moved on to new ground today, and we've taken our inspiration from you.
Oh.
And we've just done, I think it's live now, isn't it? We've just done our first podcast.
Have you? Oh.
Yeah.
How do we find it? Is it called Floating Our Podcast?
Floating Our Podcast. I don't know how you find it. It's on.
I don't know. It's just there somewhere.
No. It's available. Right, it's available, but we haven't launched it. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it hasn't. It's not shown up yet.
It is on Spotify. If you search for Floating Our Boat, it is on Spotify.
Oh right, I haven't got Spotify.
And I think it's elsewhere, but there'll be a big launch tomorrow. But it is there, so. Yeah, we just thought we'd have a little bit of fun, and that's what we've done.
And how did it go? Did you find it easy?
Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Yeah. It was. Yeah. I mean, you do it so well. You know, yours is so good. Everything that you do so well.
Don't
It's all
be
new
silly.
for us. But I like to talk, don't I? So it's dead easy for me.
I was trying to be cheeky there and see if I could find it and play the intro, but I can't. So you've escaped.
Never mind.
You've escaped. I haven't got.
I've got to say, everybody out there, Richard, tonight has absolutely surpassed themselves. I've really been cracked up at some of the comments out there today, especially when you were peeling your potato. If that's not a euphemism for something. But
I'm sure it is. Yeah, the thing about doing the show, Julia is more hooked into the comments. I miss so much because I'm trying to think on my feet too much. And it's only afterwards Julia often tells me, she says, oh, so-and-so said this, it was hilarious.
Yeah.
And so she brings me up to speed.
I was going to say, often you're like, now what was that on about? I've read this comment and I don't understand it.
Oh,
And I'll be like, well, you see
them
this,
out of
that, and the other.
context, don't I? I
Yeah.
so often see them out of context. And I read it out and I go, apropos of what? But obviously the people in the chat area, they know what that's, because they're following all of that and they can see my confusion.
I'm a nosy person, so I have to know what's going on. Or try to.
Absolutely, yes. Oh, well, I think that's great. So not only can people watch, is it Thursday your Pont Casolti escapade comes out?
I think it will probably be Thursday, yes.
So prior to that, people can look for the podcast, which will be out or is out at the moment.
Or it'll be, probably tomorrow. I think
Tomorrow.
it'll be there properly.
So you're going to launch
yeah.
it on your Facebook page and things like that?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
we'll give it a
Yeah.
listen and we'll give it a
just
big
have a little
thumbs
bit
up.
of fun. In case, Rich gets fed up with talking to me, I can just talk to the microphone, can't I, and send it out there.
Yeah, switch it on.
That'll do.
Actually, it was interesting. The other day, in your last video, Rich is there on the bridge, chugging away, chug, chug, chug. And on the bank, we just glimpse you with a selfie stick and and a bit to camera, which I don't think made the edit, because I was thinking, where's that bit then? Where's that bit that she's just recorded?
Oh.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
On the cutting room floor, or in the bilge, as you might call
There's
it.
plenty there, plenty in the bilge, I can tell you, yeah.
And your little rant, that didn't make it? You told us you had a rant about people not following their dreams.
That's still there. That's still lurking in the woodwork. So
I see.
might make it onto the next one. So
right,
yes,
okay.
we'll see.
Yeah.
But we're sort of thinking that you can get away with a little bit more of a rant on a podcast that you can on a video, and that we might be able to get on our soapboxes a little bit more if we want to.
Yes.
And say things that perhaps you can't get away with on video. I don't know.
No, that's an interesting point. I certainly think that when you've got a podcast, people don't have to focus on the images, of course, and you can spend longer discussing. You can be more intellectual or just rabbit on, and it just becomes very absorbing. I think with video, you're always trying to cut it down a bit and make it slightly slicker because people's attention span is shorter. But on a podcast, you can rabbit away, and people just it's a fantastic
Rabbit.
It's a fantastic
But
medium.
You feel sometimes on video that you've got to be careful to air your opinion too much.
Yes, it's true.
But the world all becomes a little bit grey, doesn't it, if you can't have an opinion about things.
No, and people love to hear opinionated people. I mean, I love it. You just you may not agree with them, but it's nice to hear people just sounding off about something, and then the other person going, nah, mate, nah, you're absolutely wrong, mate.
Well, that's right.
We love a bit of that, I think, the British nation.
Yeah.
Well, at least we used to before we had to think the right way.
I think that's right, exactly. And let's not get too far down that way. Let's have our opinions. That's all I can say.
Now, Fran, before we let you go,
we
saw today some amazing Dexter cows. And
I know, they're lovely. I don't mind Dexters because they're tiny, aren't they?
They're
tiny. So gorgeously cute.
And we've got some video and
Brilliant.
we've got some photos. So we're gonna share some of that. And of course, we've got Glastonbury.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I shall let you go then. Let's watch some Glastonbury or some Dexters. That'd be brilliant.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for ringing. We're looking forward to seeing you in a few weeks' time.
Fantastic to hear your voice,
lovely.
Fran.
Looking forward to seeing you both.
And
Thank you.
And hello to Rich in the background there.
Ta-ra.
Ta-ra. Bless him. Fantastic. Take care.
Ta-ra, Chucks.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thanks for the video and thanks for ringing in. And they've gone. That's marvellous. There we go. Fantastic. So, all good fun, ladies and gentlemen. Right, whilst we've gone there, just quickly see what the comments are, because apparently the comments have been superb.
Apparently. Jonathan Belusic says, Julia, as you are so tuned into the comments, what am I thinking? You're thinking you can catch me out.
Is that what you're thinking?
I think.
Yes.
Maybe.
Catch him out about what?
Catch me out.
The class of 139 runs from Stourbridge Junction to Stourbridge Town, says Peter. And I don't know what he means by the class of 139, but they do that apparently.
The Veg Grow podcast said a little way up,
Yes.
the
Oh,
chap
sorry.
said that you can make mash with with the skins on, but that doesn't sound appealing to me.
Appealing. I see what you did there. Yes. We had mash on dry bread as a treat when we were kids, says Robert Brailsford. There we are. And we loved it.
Elfwald says, is their boat named after George Costanza? Well, it's actually Constanza,
Yes.
the boat is called.
Yes, Constanza. It is not a name I trips off my tongue so easily. I wonder what they're going to call the new boat.
Yes.
Yeah, I think they did debate that.
It's the 100th boat made by that company.
Oh, yes.
So,
Century or something. Oh, here
Centurion
comes
or something would be.
We will get to
would be better.
cows. Cows Week is next week, and we will get to... Hello, caller. Lovely to have you on board. How are you?
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
It's Sean in London.
Hello, Sean in London.
I've just got back from seeing the Queen.
Have you? And how is the Queen? Is it the Queen Bee?
Oh, she said, what's going on? I've got to put an extra bar on the fire tonight.
Oh, is it? Is it because the weather's changed?
It has changed in London.
Ah, poor old Her
There's
Majesty.
I saw a lot of sheep in the
the
centre of
Thames.
town today.
I thought you were going to say I saw a lot of sheep in the
I'm
Thames.
blinking hope not. We'll need foxes afloat down there to pull them all out.
Foxes afloat, getting the sheep in the Thames. What do you mean?
Out
Where
of the
did you
Thames.
Where did you see the sheep?
Sheep as in with their masks on.
Oh, sheeple.
Sheeples. Yes, I've got a mask. Look, you won't see me wear it on the show or anything, but here is my mask. It's got Mickey Mouse on it because the whole thing is...
Surely there should be the Vobes show on.
And it should have. No, I don't want to promote. I don't want to wear that and have people look at me when I've got the mask on. It's all a bit Mickey Mouse to me. That's why I've got Mickey Mouse on the mask. It was
Well, I've come up with what happens with deaf people. So I've come up that Google could make something that when
Goes over
people
your ears.
talk,
Yeah.
when people talk, it displays on a screen on the mask.
Yeah. There's that. Or there's.
It's very cold outside.
It is cold outside. You've been out for long, have you?
I went out to do an interview at 11 o'clock, and I just got back now.
Ah, yes. And you thought you'd disturb us when we were having such a lovely time.
Well, I don't know what's going on.
No,
I've
of course
just
not.
caught bits of-
I just ring in.
You think we do?
I've just caught bits of the show, but I know I pick up a scene. There's a mashed potato going on.
Ah, there is. Yes, we've got. Have you got have you got it in front of you? The screen. Can you see things?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Well, I did this on the lovely Fran who rang in, and I said to her, "Which one is which? Is that a peeler or a shaver, or is this? Is that the shaver or the peeler?" It works better if you can't see, obviously.
The first one is the peeler.
It is. It's but it's you watching a screen, you fathead. It's not the same, is it?
But I am growing.
I am growing too.
The world is now. This is how mad the world is. I'm growing a winter squash.
Ooh.
Oh.
Which apparently
Yeah.
will taste of mashed potato.
Oh yes, we heard about this. It must have been on the something show. What's that thing Richard does? The allotment. His 6 o'clock. Oh, well, he's been waffling about this.
Channel.com.
Yes.
He does that.
I've
But
watched.
I've just got the screen.
Yeah, go on.
I've just got the screen up in front of me, and apparently it says only 23 calories per serving compared to 110 calories from a whole potato.
Oh, from a squash. Yes. Well, it's a different
Winter
vegetable, isn't it?
squash.
A winter.
What do you
Yeah.
call it?
I've just got an idea. I've got 3 nice squashes growing.
Yes.
When they come to harvesting,
Yep.
I'll pop one in the post for you.
Oh, lovely.
Nice.
I had to say I might go and get it if you're watching. I'll bring in rhubarb.
Oh, go on then, rhubarb.
I'll bring in rhubarb because Rue, I call him Rue now. Rue is growing quite well. I'm going to have to put him in the ground soon. Will he survive? Will Rue survive in the ground over winter?
Yes. He'll be there for years.
He'll be there for you. Oh, good. Well, I'll bring him in because he's got big leaves. Although I notice if the sun's not shining, he's a bit floppy. And then the sun comes out, and if I've given him a good watering, he's like, "Whoa, look at me! No, look at me! I'm lovely." He is a bit vain. Anyway, we're going to get on to some cows because our time is running out. But thank you.
Just quickly.
Yes, just quickly.
Nigel Sadler says you can get masks with a clear window so the mouth is visible for lip reading. Surely it would mist up though. I was going to say that, but I didn't.
I want a mask that's got a mirror on it.
But
Maybe
Ed Lau,
it's got a maybe it's got a windscreen of
Yeah,
wiper
windscreen
on
wiper.
front.
Yes,
Ed
that's-
Loud points out, Nigel, I was thinking that, although I have found a slight fairy liquid residue stops my sunglasses misting up from the breath escaping at the top of my mask. Yep, that's...
And the great thing is that you can always wash your dishes in it at the same time, which is fantastic. And of course, your hands are like fairies' hands, light and
When is
fluffy.
Julia on next?
Why?
Monday.
Right, okay.
Why? Why
I'll
for?
pop something in the post.
Oh, it's very exciting. It's got something in the post for the lovely Julia. See?
Something edible and doesn't need batteries.
Well, that's very kind of you. We managed to find the batteries, but we haven't been able to eat it. I ate the thing I peeled. Yeah. Anyway, we've got cows.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Nice to talk to you. Thank you for calling in.
Bye.
Bye for now.
That was Sean James Cameron from the Allotment Channel, ladies and gentlemen. Check him out. I did watch his most recent video the other day. Fantastic video about how he has built some planks of wood and made a square thing, which he put on the ground. Rip-roaring stuff. I recommend you. There was more to it than that, but that's the bit I took away. So if you want it back, Sean, I got those planks, and he's making new... Anyway, so I think we'll go... What should we do? Should we do the cows after we've done Gabriel? Should
Yes,
we
do Gabriel first.
No, we're going to do the lovely Glastonbury. Glastonbury Gabriel, ladies and gentlemen, with his very multicolour light show.
Good evening everybody and welcome to today's video, or should I say tonight's video, coming to you from Glastonbury Abbey, where it's night at the Abbey. Once a year they have bands and they light up the Abbey and have a bit of a shindig. So I thought I'd come along here tonight and show the Abbey lit up, because it's a once a year experience, and if you're not in Glastonbury you're not going to get to see it. So let's go and have a look around, shall we?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that looks absolutely fantastic, wasn't it? Wasn't that brilliant?
That was cool. That was like looking at a kaleidoscope some of the time.
Thank you so much, Gabriel, for sending that in. It's one of those things that you see on video and you think, I bet in real life it's even more awesome. And to go around and see that would be superb. You can see in the studio we've brought the Roo in. The trouble was, as I lifted Roo up, I was aware that Roo's roots have come through, not only that, a whole bunch of ants.
Yep.
So I'm slightly worried. Will I have killed him now by pulling him out the ground? I probably have to transplant him in the morning somehow. But anyway, I can't really show you the full...
Don't you still doing that?
The full size, as you can see. And Roo here, there's ants everywhere.
Scapy ant in there.
He came in the post. But anyway. So, ladies and gentlemen.
Hang on a minute.
Yeah, what?
Sean said he pees on his rhubarbs.
He does pee on his rhubarb. He doesn't have a chance with this. This was a tiny little thing. This was like 2 sticks. But now there's loads of little sticks in there. I need to give it some water. There we go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
There's
5,
ants all
6.
over them. Ah, there's an ant.
Gee whiz, you're screaming my ear.
I know. Would you like to see some cows?
Yes.
Okay. We're standing in a field of Dexter cows. Oh, and where is he?
Down here.
I'm trying to film it with my
brilliant.
phone, and he just knocked me. There he is. Look. She. I beg your pardon. And we've just shot a wonderful video with a lady called Frances Sedgwick, who owns these cows, and they are grazing here at Stenning Downland scheme in Stenning in West Sussex, and these are Dexter's. Well, actually, they're France's, but
They belong to Francis.
they belong to Francis. So they're wonderful cattle, and they are girl cows that are both beef and dairy, which was new to me. So the video will be out a little later on this week, so we hope that you will enjoy the whole thing. There's going to be lots of pictures of cows and flies. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful cows. We had a lovely time, didn't we?
Yes, well, I certainly did.
Yeah.
Joe had a great time running around with them.
And little Joe, little tiny Joe. We've got some pictures actually we're going to show you here. They're on the Book of Faces, so you can check them out. Hold on a sec. Hello, caller. You're live on the show.
Evening, Wording.
Hello,
Evening.
Glastonbury. How are you?
How are you? I just wanted to ring up and say hello to Roo.
Oh, hello to... I'm afraid Roo's gone away now.
That's too bad.
I know, I'm so soggy about that. We wanted to get onto the cows. But we loved your light show. Hang on, I'm trying to find where we are. There we are. We're just trying to show a few pictures of the Dexter cows. But yeah, your light show, it was presumably a lot more exciting in real life. I mean, the video made it look amazing.
It was. I mean, there was some good bands there. And as I said when I rang you up, all the food and drink is local as well.
We're into local food at the moment.
Yeah, and after the lockdown, that was kind of the first live event a lot of people have been to.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Without being in little sheep pens. Have you seen those festivals where they have like little sheep pens for the people to stand in front of the stage so they social distance?
No.
It looked like a sheep market. It really did. In fact, somebody put one up on Facebook with a photograph of a sheep market with a photograph of this festival underneath it, and it looked very similar.
I did see a picture of some kids at school, and they looked like they had their heads in television boxes, cardboard boxes with see-through, whatever you call it, cellophane, whatever. Perspex, yeah. And they were sitting at their desks like this, and each one was on a separate desk. I thought, this is just ludicrous, absolutely ludicrous. But anyway, yeah. So, but it did look very nice. And I'm glad you had some local food and some local bands, and of course you rang in, didn't you, whilst you were filming?
Yes, and you corpsed, didn't you?
And I corpsed. We did. That was on the Friday show.
That was good. I enjoyed that.
We loved it. Yeah. And you still haven't got your time on your cock, have you?
No, and I still haven't
Here we
used
go
my
again.
dictaphone either.
No, glad. So pleased. Very rude. Barry Hughes is saying it's all a bit samey. Well, that can happen.
Well, there is that. Yeah, it can happen. I mean, it's always lights. They're all very similar. They're all lights, I guess.
Yes.
You've seen one light, you've seen them all, haven't you?
Yes, but it's the combination of an old building from ancient times with modern lights giving you that illusion that you're on another planet or that you're on LSD.
It's quite otherworldly. I like trees when they're lit up as well at night.
Yes.
Something really magical about an illuminated tree.
The lovely Julia and I went to Horsham, didn't we? Where we went to, what was it called?
Enchanted Horsham.
Enchanted Horsham. And they had this sort of, it was sort of fairy tale like thing. So
and
they
unicorns
had
and
horses and unicorns,
nice.
But they lit up the trees.
Yeah.
And it looked rather magic, you know.
Yeah, I think it looks lovely, but I don't like it if it's a permanent thing because it's not good for the trees.
No, obviously, yeah. It's bad.
Just thought I'd get that out there.
Yeah, we don't like that. No, actually, we're
No, but
absolutely abhorrent of it.
illuminating
It's
the tree
awful,
on a temporary basis
I'm going to
is.
slip my wrists if I could find
Oh my gosh! Here you go.
Oh, thanks.
And the paperwork's horrendous.
The paperwork, yes, of course. The paperwork's a nightmare.
Absolutely.
So yeah, so that's all good. Allotment Channel says surely it's better for teachers to change classes rather than have the children moving from class to class. You would have thought so. Although of course some classes would go to different groups, wouldn't they?
Yeah, but doesn't that mean they have to disinfect the inside of the perspex every time they move classrooms? Or do they take the little boxes with them and walk around
I think
the
they
whole...
put the kids in the perspex box and fill them with water and don't let the kids out. I think this is formaldehyde. I think they used, which is quite good. It looks like the kid's still there, or still awake.
And
anyway.
handy if they do die of it, they're already sort of pre-watched, mate.
Yeah, you can never forget our kids. We never forget them.
No.
Keep looking at us through that
Well,
television.
I've had a couple of interesting invites for videos recently.
Have you?
So yeah, I have. Yes.
Spill the beans.
People run a mobile burger van, which is part of a charity to help ex-convicts.
Right.
Out of prison.
Yes.
So
Oh,
I've been
stay out of
invited to
prison.
go along.
Sorry, when
Yeah.
you said they were there to help ex-convicts, what immediately went through my mind is help them get up in the window and help them shimmy, provide them with ladders and I'll do the driving for you this time. You won't get nicked. You mean to stop them from doing that, not to... Yeah.
And yes, yesterday I videoed. There was a big mass wall art painting session going on in Glastonbury yesterday. Something like, I don't know, about 50 wall artists all turned up for this event and painted this hoarding around the building site. It was fantastic. So that's to come as well.
Wow. Yeah, we enjoyed your the last one that you did on the wall pictures. They were
The
very
mural,
good. Yeah, the mural. So I knew there's a technical name for it. Swine.
Yes.
Making me look ignorant. Making me look ignorant again. That's it.
Yes.
It's usually Julia's job.
Yes, I'll have to give you a call because we need to get you up to Glastonbury sometime soon,
Yes,
don't we?
we will. We definitely will. I'll get myself up there, and we're coming.
Next year we could all meet up at the night at the Abbey and get a few people to turn up. That'd be an interesting night out.
I'm sure it would. Yeah, be lovely. We'd be up for that.
Well, we want to get. Seem to like the look of it as well.
I'm sorry to shunt you along a bit, but we want to
That's
get.
all right, I'll bugger off.
We want to get onto the cows, and because
yes,
we've not so much to talk about the cows. Yes, but it's lovely to talk to you, and please don't take this sling your hook and don't take it personally.
No, but I've got my hook here and I'm about to sling it.
Oh,
so you and the lovely Julie have a great evening. Thanks for a wonderful show, and I'm just going to sit back and watch the novelty of a Vobes in front of a cow.
Yes,
without running. I mean, this is a first. Blow bubbles, Julia. It's the first.
Bubbles. Impending.
She doesn't need much.
Bubbles impending. Incoming bubbles.
There they come. There we go.
Anyway, love to both of you guys. Here come the bubbles. I can see them.
Yeah.
Au revoir.
Au revoir. There we are. The lovely Glastonbury, all the way from Roffey, I think he is, or Romford. Anyway, so that we were on cows. So here we go. Look, we're going to show you these pictures now because we've spent all this time making them. Here they are. Well, unfortunately, I can't get it to be full screen, so you just have to take it as it is. Oh, wait a minute. Didn't I do something? I did that, didn't I? That's his name. So just explain. The little fella there is not a cow.
No.
That's your little
That's
son.
my baby boy, my 1-year-old.
And the thing behind it, that is a cow.
That's a Dexter cow.
And look, you see how big the cow is in relation to Dexter, and how friendly.
You're mincing your words again.
Yes, but how friendly. You know, there is no fear that the cow is suddenly going to rear up and bite his head off.
No, I mean, that red one seems to take a shine to Jojo, as you may notice in the pictures incoming.
Yes, we may have lost this. Oh no, we haven't lost the thing. Here we go. So here. Look at this. I can't. It's about the size. I can't get it go down or up. So friendly there. Oh look.
Gorgeous little lady.
I get worried when I see them feeding with all those flies on them, and there's nothing, you can't really spray the cow with anti-fly spray, can you?
Well, you can get herbal fly sprays, but I mean the cows are pretty much used to it, and that's why they've got a big thick fly swat on their tail.
The
hair. I'm talking about the hair.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are very beautiful things.
They're very sweet, those Dexters. Really lovely. I want 1 or 2 or
well, if I can
10,
get some land.
dozen.
We did speak to the lovely lady, and she does occasionally part with them, and she's very, very into sustainable farming, as you can imagine, and they do get eaten eventually, but she's not sort of doing them to, sell on
no, she only does
scale.
a few, a couple a year.
And that's the lady there, Frances Sedgwick,
with her babies.
With her babies, and there's a bloke in the background there holding a baby. I don't know who he is. I think it's the baby snatcher, filming away, getting some shots. So so there we are, and we're back to the beginning. So there we go.
Well, this will show up on the.
Oh yeah, hang on a minute. Let's get
maybe
this.
better on this one.
Yeah, on the. Hang on, I've got to switch to the.
My phone is dying, so it's going to be quite dark.
Hang on a minute, I've got to get there. Try that.
Hang on, if I turn it that way. Nope, you can just about kind of see.
Oh yeah, there he is.
Yeah, in amongst the Dexters.
In amongst it, you didn't post that one, did you?
No, I didn't. I should have, but I didn't.
No, cheeky beggar.
It will go on the Facebook group.
Yes, when the video
comes out.
The video will be out on Wednesday. Wednesday. So we had a lovely time. It was a lovely interview with the lady. She's very much into sustainable, and those Dexters, they feed on permanent grass out there. So if you're anywhere near Stenning and you fancy going and have a look, you can go up to the Stenning Downland Scheme, which is at the end of Mouse Lane in Stenning, and you go up to the old rifle range. It's on the Ordnance Survey map. And they're there. They're just out there. Sometimes they're hiding in the trees, but they're incredibly friendly. And you can go up to them and you can pet them, and they might rub their faces up against your leg or your bum, as it did.
And use you as a scratching post.
And use you as a scratching post, as they did with me.
But they don't know their own strength. So.
But yeah, so just
hence they nearly shoved you over.
Nearly did. But you just got to be a bit careful. But they're not like. The ones that have not had any personal attention. Frances gives them very much personal attention right up to the bitter end, and she makes sure that they are looked after.
They are good with dogs as well. They're trained. Well, they're not trained.
She's got 3 Labradors, hasn't she?
Yes. So they're used to having dogs around. Just do be careful with your dogs, though.
Yeah. So that's really cool. Any other comments to look at?
They're talking about Epcot.
What is Epcot?
I assume it's a place.
Oh, is it? Epcot could be videographer's dream.
Yes. So says Glastonbury Gabriel.
Epcot. Is that place in up in the Peak District?
Jeff Kellison said you would love Epcot, Gabe. That's why they're talking about it.
Thank you very much. So and tomorrow we go to Walthamstow. No, not Walthamstow. We go Walthamstow CID here. Can I help you? Sorry.
Waltham Brooks.
Waltham Brooks we go, which is one of the Sussex Wildlife Trust places. And we discover by accident that there is the remnant of an old canal.
Yes.
Fran and Rich's ears are going, boo, can we navigate this? Unfortunately, it's been abandoned. And there's not much left of the Way and Arun Canal. But we end up on Cold Waltham Lock. And there's the bits of the lock and bits of the lock keeper's cottage. Not much, but we dug it all up put it in our bag, and we'll be bringing it up to Fran and Rich to put on their boat. The remnants of a lockkeeper's cottage.
Did we mention?
No, we didn't. We didn't mention that.
Did we mention?
We're not supposed to talk about that.
The video of Woods Mill that we did.
Oh, yeah.
In that, you see 3 dark-coloured cows.
Oh, yes, that's very
They
true.
were 3 of that very herd that we met today.
Yeah, so Frances has got some of the Dexter. She's got quite a lot of these Dexters, and they go out at midnight.
To 30,
a lot.
I think.
And yeah, so there's 3 currently at Woods Mill, which is another.
No, they've come back.
No,
there's
they're
another 3
still
there.
They're still there. They are coming back, and then another lot are going there. They're swapping them over, as far as I know.
I thought she'd already swapped them over. We're confusing ourselves now. But
Yeah, well,
anyway.
There is some there.
But she chops and changes them around.
Yeah, so they have different pastures.
That sounds wrong.
And she chops and chips. She puts the head on the bottom and the hoof on the
You knew
top.
I was going to come.
Yeah, you knew I was going to go with it. So anyway, there's some there at Woods Mill. Those people that know where Woods Mill is in Sussex. And then there's some at this other place. And I think there's somewhere else she's got them as well. And she's got some at home. The ones at home obviously just sit there and watch the telly and make the tea and all that kind of stuff.
An ant has made it all the way over to the window.
Where?
It just dropped off.
I'm not surprised. I thought you were going to say it was crawling across the screen.
No,
So-
but that would be funny.
He got over there quick, didn't he?
Yeah, they move quite quickly, don't
I was
they?
going to say, it takes me ages to navigate across the other side of this desk where all the gizmos are, ladies and gentlemen. Look, all of this technology that we have here.
Well, within 60 seconds of you putting roux on the table, there was an ant all the way over there.
Blimey. Yeah, they are fast movers.
Blimey.
Anyway, so there we are. Just leaving Worthing, says Steve Granger, in the big yellow ambulance and working. We'll give you both a wave as I go past. We are waving to you, sir. Top man.
Thanks for all your hard work.
Yes, well done. Ed Wolf says, isn't Epcot the space place for tourists in Florida? Maybe it is.
Maybe.
Great show, says Barry Hughes. Thank you very much. Glastonbury says, is that glass permanent? Grass permanent. What is ordinary grass when it isn't being grass? It's temporary grass, of course.
I knew someone was going to ask that.
Bye all. Got to collect my daughter from work. That's always good to send your daughter out to work. And away you go. Anyway, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching.
Barry Hughes asked, will you be having cows on your land when you get it? Did you read that one?
Yeah. I will. I would love to. Because cows on your land is a good thing. So I'm still looking for land. We have a possible, well, it's not possible land, but there's a how would you say it? There's a possibility that we might be onto something in terms of land, but it's a chance in a million. But you never know.
Snowball's chance in hell, almost.
Yes, a snowball's chance in hell. So it may not come off, but there is a bit of land. We were talking to the lovely Frances, and she said, oh, I've got a little thing up my sleeve. So the more we get it out there that I am interested and try and explain all the things I want to do, then you never know who might come forward and say, well, I've got a bit of land. I don't know what to do with it. You're welcome, mate. So, yeah, I would love to put a couple of Dexters on.
It's bad luck to use both.
I'm not doing both. I haven't done
No,
any.
I was.
Oh, well, that's bad luck then, isn't it? Tough.
I don't know.
Tough titty.
Alrighty.
Yes, alrighty. On that note,
Alrighty.
the power of the secret says the allotment channel. Yes, don't tell anybody because it is a secret. Put it out there and see what comes back. Yes. Anyway, very nice of you to tune in and spend your evening with the Vobes and the lovely Julia. And it's been very nice for us to take your phone calls, to watch your videos and to read your comments. Mm-hmm. It's been great fun. I don't know if the lovely Judith is out there in control of the...
She was at the beginning.
Oh,
she's
fantastic.
probably still watching somewhere.
Yes. Thank you so much, Judith, for making sure and banging people on the head who misbehave, which is a job
Thank you, Judith.
I relish, but I never get to do. And thank you for joining us. And I will be back on Wednesday, which will be great. Tomorrow, I've got Mark English coming. Now, with any luck, I'm going to do a little recording in here. Not a live, but I'm going to do a little recording in here with him. And it will go out as a video. What?
I had an ant on my chest.
Do you want me to check?
No, thank you.
Just asking.
How rude.
How rude.
Oh, very dare you.
I know. I've had them all over me. Look, there's a nest here.
You
Made
stop.
made you swear.
Now. Oh.
She's going to be
I don't
itchy
mind
now.
ants, but
Yeah, not in your pants. Anyway, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bugger off. It's been lovely. Take care. Look after yourself. Have fun. And we're going to do our blowing out, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Oh,
Connor Stark Corner says, great show. Looking forward to the show on Wednesday. Nice
thank
Vobes
you
in there.
very much, yes. Here we are. A few bubbles to leave you with. And then we will disengage. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4.